All right, guys, I'm back with episode 42 of Let's Talk. Excuse me, and Let's Talk. Now, I didn't want to throw out there, episode 1 of Valley Village Pickup is not out yet. Just due to, I don't know what the hell is going on with my phone. It's not turning on at all. I've charged it since last night, and I don't know what happened, but it's fucked. So, I'm going to a buddy's tonight to see if I can get another phone off of him, just until I find out what the fuck's wrong with this one. So the shit thing with that is now I got to pay for a phone that I'm only going to use temporarily. And most likely he's going to use some fucking BlackBerry. I have big fingers, guys. I'm a freaking big kid. I cannot fuck with the BlackBerry. Not because it's a BlackBerry. Okay, it's because it's a BlackBerry because of the buttons. But, then if I go and get a fucking touchscreen BlackBerry, I don't like those things. I don't really like BlackBerry for some reason. Not sure what it is exactly, but I don't know. I don't know what exactly it is. But, that's how it is. Now, personally, it's pretty crazy. Like, I'm gonna say this straight out to you guys. I don't know what's happening with my goddamn phone. I got this phone. My iPhone is absolutely just destroyed. I destroyed it last night. I couldn't take it. It was like, it's not gonna work. It's not worth getting fixed. So, fuck it. Let's just fuck up even more and sell it for $300. Just kidding, guys. In all seriousness, though, I think that the realist, the realist thing that I can say to you guys right now, like I'm just looking at rap things, right? Because I was just rapping before this. I'm not gonna rap. Sorry. On stream. I'm just not really into the mood to do that on stream. I really don't do a good job anyways with stuff. So yes, I'll definitely try and get this episode 1 of Valley Village Pickup uploaded somehow. I don't know exactly how I'm going to record it. I might do it as a stream. I just really, to be honest with you guys, it's pretty fucking scary because when you have a phone that just fucking out of nowhere stops working, that's pretty fucking gross. Oh, I'm sorry. Ew. What the fuck did they do to him? That's fucking nasty shit. What the fuck? Anyways, so I just really. So I can still look at pictures of Tupac's death. That's kind of fucking up. Gross. I don't know. But in all reality, this rap shit really is getting kind of fucked up. I don't know what the hell's been going on lately, though. It's just been really, really, really weird. Because the one thing that I do want to mention is just definitely that with rap, I'm going to stop it. Just for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to stop for good, but for now. I don't know. It's rap. It's really not working out right now. It's really just not working out. But as far as I'm concerned, I am, definitely going to try and do something different with my life in terms of YouTube. Obviously, whether or not I'm going to be making videos for rap at all, I really am debating. I know I'm not doing a good job. It's just, because it's like I'm wasting like time when I could be doing it for other videos if I wanted to do it for a video's sake. It's pretty messed up. So as far as that goes, yes, rap will obviously have stopped. It already has stopped. But I'm just saying. Yeah, nobody's watching. Shit. But as far as I'm concerned, right now I'm doing good. I've got my goddamn American Eagle hoodie on. Um, it's not a jacket that you can zip and zip. Sorry, unzip and zip. Or zip and unzip. It's just, you know, you put it over something. Or you wear it. It's just that, you know. I was supposed to go to school. I can't find my goddamn my bus pass, which is with my wallet. I'm not really having a good fucking day today. It's just fucking. I woke up, my phone won't turn on. I can't find my wallet. I can't find my bus pass. Fuck, I got no. I can't even get lunch because it's like I got no money. All my money's on my damn fucking bank card or wherever it's in my fucking wallet. So somewhere in my damn room. Fucking, I went crazy yesterday. I was trying to find something and I made a fucking mess. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know you guys see behind me though. But, behind this the box right there. Um, the box of my headset. I'm going to do an unboxing review of that sometime this week because you guys have asked me to do it twice. That's a pretty big number, too. And that's more than enough to get me to do a video. One person is enough. Yeah. Um, I'm not 100% sure though, because again, it's just a matter of time. Because I don't know. For now, it'll be yes. I will upload an unboxing review of them. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty. I just really it was. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at fucking Michael Jackson death pictures. What the fuck is that? I've never seen Michael Jackson up close. I didn't. I never really knew he had fucking half an nose. But my respect out to him. My respect. It felt like only like a year or two ago that he died. Fuck, he died the same year I went to Italy. Fuck, when I go to Italy, if I'm out of Canada, fucking the fucking king of pop dust. The fuck, I'm not leaving anymore. Fuck me. Um, no, fucking last thing I need is Nas to go. That's fuck. Anyways, nobody cares. I just really, I get kind of fucking nervous. Like, I'm looking at like my YouTube shit. Like, I always look through my videos. Maybe it doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything, but sometimes it helps. And, you guys gonna be, commenting, being like, oh, you should do this or you should do that. I want that. I don't know if you guys know that I want that, but I want that. Give me that shit. Um, and again, the best way to do that is over Twitter. Because until now, like I've been mentioning in our Q&As, that's the only real way that I've been getting questions. Other than that, it's my email. But I don't know exactly why it's my email, but it is. For some reason, but it is. Um, I just really don't know why, but it's by email. Last night's video was pretty fucking long. Different. I gotta make sure that I have an episode 3 in this. I'm not doing 2 episode 4. Fuck. Well, I gotta fucking fix that shit. How much did I 5. I don't know. But definitely, I really do want to get the episode 1 of Valley Village Pickup up and running because you guys are probably wanting to watch it. Now, I haven't posted it publicly because it's a bit embarrassing to the friends that are in elementary. They're going to see this on Facebook through Twitter, from Twitter, but through Facebook. Since they're both connected, daisy chain basically. Um, it's embarrassing because they don't know. Not all of my friends know that I go to Valley Village. Really, any of them know. I got some of my closest friends from grade 1 and 2 and 3 that don't know. Like friends that I've grown up with, basically. I don't know that I go to Valley Village. So I intend to keep that way until otherwise. So guys, I was really tired. I woke up this morning completely fucking tired out of my mind. Called into co-op and I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be going in today. Yeah. I really fucking can't do that because honestly, I am like the littlest fucking thing that happens to me. I'll take too much advantage of it and I won't go to work or school. And it really fucks me over. And my marks are pretty fucked up. Talking about marks. Actually, I'll look that up. My mark is supposed to be 90. My teacher bumped it to a 90. Not literally, because again, it goes through the mark calculation thing on the internet, but he said if I could, I would boost it to a 90, which is really nice. My math teacher is really, really nice. I do gotta say he is really nice. I'm so tired. Excuse me. I gotta move all this shit out the way. I'm sorry, guys. I've been talking, just saying, because you guys are gonna wonder what I'm doing. I should have probably put stuff in the bag, but I don't have a bag to put them in, so I am fucked. I did not think that through. I'll just put it inside this for right now. Inside the lid of a fucking airwick. I'm gonna have to end up putting some of these things back. I just want to take the digitizer out and see how fucked up that is. Because if that's not broken, it's not worth fixing. If this is it's not cracked, it still worked. It's not that cracked, but still, it's fucking cracked. A little bit cracked is enough cracked to, in most cases, have to change your phone's screen. Now, the shit thing about a fucking touchscreen phone is, again, the digitizer has to be fucking replaced. So it's pretty fucking, sorry guys, it's pretty expensive. I don't want you guys seeing all that mess. Although I'm sure you guys have already seen it. I just really, really, really don't have the money to do that. Like spending $75 on a phone, that really is not, it's not new by really any means. We have the iPhone 6 though. This is the battery. The battery is completely fucking fucked up. But and I don't want to spend $20 on a battery, $30 on a battery. Oh, fuck! I dropped the glass on my pants. Don't want to be cutting my little soldier off. And then if I do that, I'm fucked. Can't show no girls a good time. Life's only about fucking bitches. Anybody who says otherwise is pretty fucking stupid, except Jesus. Anyways. Put that in there. Yeah, so it's just been a little bit of a hectic week. This morning was really fucking cold. It was windy as fucking fuck outside. That was a pretty big fucking combination of sucks. Go now. Don't know where that fell. Anyways, I just really, really don't get the reason why I would have to spend fucking $80 to get my phone fixed. $75 or 50. I think 60, $65 is the cheapest I've found. Even at that, though, the phone is only worth maybe $100 from Lucky, brand new. Um, I'll actually look it up as I'm talking to you guys. I just really don't get this. Like, it's fucking stupid. I bought the phone. My grandfather actually bought the phone for me for my birthday. This is back when I was in grade 9, a few weeks into grade 9. And I was really, like, I really, really wanted the phone. And he said, buy it for you. I took pretty good fucking care of it. Not. Look at this. I have to get my friend the fucking back of the phone that's pretty fucking cracked, if you ask me. Not sure if you guys can see how fucked up that is. Yeah. In detail. Look at that shit. That's pretty fucked up. And that looks absolutely nothing like the back that was on my phone before. The one that came with it. Got fucked up. The first time I dropped my phone, only the back cracked. The back, I couldn't give a fuck less. The back is only like maybe $10, $15 to fix. Which is very expensive for a sheet of glass and a little bit of, branding and all that. It's still, Now, one thing I do want to throw out there, why the fuck is it not letting me type numbers? You son of a bitch. Let me type my fucking numbers. What the fuck is it doing, man? Fucks. Hey guys, I'm trying really hard to not fucking rage out right now. My mark in my first period class is 62 and a half, which is really fucking low. My mark in math is 89.1. Pretty fucking decent, It's stayed within there throughout the semester. My mark in co-op is 76.7, which I'm pretty sure is wrong. Could be wrong. Could be right, maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping it's right. Just for the sake that it doesn't go down. But if it's wrong and it goes up, I'm good. How the fuck are we doing? Anyways, yeah. So it's just a matter of figuring things out. But when school starts fucking with you, like guys, I get really fucking nervous. Like I get panic attacks fucking every morning because of school. It's the school's fault. But in all reality, though, I just really don't think that's necessary because when I go to school, I want to, hang out with my friends, do some work, obviously, do something. I want to be productive, not like fucking, be productive and do fucking nothing and heat the seat up all day, but be productive and actually doing something. Whereas, like, I have friends that really couldn't give a fuck about school. Like, they just go to school just to fucking say to their parents, I went to school. What else do you want from me? I had a friend, guys, that literally was there, I think, not even a full semester and got fucking transferred to a school because he did not do any work. What? Not even a full semester, guys. I think maybe it was a semester, but, guys, not even a full fucking school year. You're already transferred. I was going to say teleported. Excuse me. So I just really think that if it gets to that point, like I used to be, like, I really did not care about my academic life. Couldn't give a shit about school. Not that I couldn't give a shit about school, but I didn't show any interest in school. It's not that, or it's not even that. It's just I didn't show my will to want to do the work. That's more of what it was. And I really think, though, the fact that I did that fucked me up now. Because if I could choose, what the fuck does that do? Oh, fuck, I don't want it there. Sorry, guys. If I could choose, whether or not I could, if I could change, I would definitely fucking change. That would be probably the first thing I would do if I could choose to do anything differently. Just mainly because it would fucking definitely affected my school life now in high school. I maybe wouldn't have had to stay this extra semester. As I mentioned last night in the stream of episode 41, the credits have been fucked up. I don't think it has anything to do with my school, but with me academically, but it could just be the way that it was calculated. I ended up getting my fucking grad paper the other day, and I knew I wasn't graduating until an extra semester. So I guess this computer ended up fucking giving me these extra credits that I did not earn. They gave me next semester's credits. That again, it's fucking next semester. I'm not even, like I haven't started it yet. So, I have to now, fucking do the semester. Now, it's for the reason why I have to do the semester is not because of the credits. It's credit, but it's actually because again the credits got fucked up. I said it last night. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said it like almost word for word, like what I was told, or But I just really am pissed off that I have to do an extra semester because of something that's not even my fault. It's really fucking stupid. I don't know. But anyways, I don't want to really fucking talk about that. I just don't know. The fuck happened to the webcam? Hello. Please. Oh, there you go. Alrighty. It's looking pretty damn fine. I know. Thank you. So, yeah, I just really school right now. I'm really not doing good, guys. Like I'm being honest with you, my marks are not the best that they could be. They're not, like at the max. The best I'm possibly doing in all my classes. I could obviously do a shitload better in all my classes, except math, because math I'm absolutely giving my full fucking potential. It's like my teacher. My teacher is definitely fucking see it. And my math teacher, he's nice because he's like, I see you're really trying to fucking pull through. You're really trying. Whereas in grade 9, when I last had him for math, in grade 10, I think it was grade 10. I did not really want to. No, it was grade 9. Grade 9, I think. No, it was grade 10. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, um, it was just really. I did not want to do the work necessarily not because I didn't. I don't want to explain it. I guess it was mainly because I didn't want to do the work. I was just really lazy, lazy as fuck. But when you narrow it down, in the long run, if you don't do the work and you can turn out the way that I did in terms of school, and you're gonna stay till you're like even 21, because that's in Canada, or in Ontario, that's the oldest you can be in school. And but beyond that, I believe I know there's programs like for adult schooling. Mainly, it's within ESL. If you're like an immigrant and you're trying to learn to be English, um, so that's another thing I really get fucking confused about. But I don't want to be offensive, and at least I don't intend to be offensive. If you get offended by something I say, I really obviously I'd hope you tell me. I really would hope you tell me. I don't want to continue being offensive, but it's just one of those things. It's not really going to change. It's unfortunate. Um, I personally think though that when it comes down to like narrowing down in my school life, I think the biggest mistake I made was who I hung out with. Not that I hung out with the fucking druggies in grade 9 and shit. Okay, I hung out with people that smoked weed. I think maybe the worst, absolute worst that anybody ever did was weed that I know of. Now, whether they did anything about beyond that, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But, I don't know. It's really like fuck it. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. This webcam's kind of weird. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's really pissing me off, man. It's just like I don't get why it's doing this, but it is. It fucking is. No one's watching, so at least not yet. But I really, really do want to get my fucking grades up. I want to get past this shit of not putting my full potential in terms of effort go into school. Because again, school for me is like fucking everything. Without school, you really cannot get a fucking job. My mom is an accountant. If you not that, I'm gonna get too much into that, but it's just like she went to school for fucking accounting, or she went to school for being a fucking nurse. She went to medical school. School to be an accountant. I don't know if it's called accounting school. I really don't fucking know that. I don't care. She's been to all these school things, and she went to school and all that for all these things, and she still has a hard fucking time getting a job, and it's fucking ridiculous. She's working her ass off to fucking make fucking money, and it's barely enough because it's fucking government shit. All these taxes, all the deductions, and fucking cigarettes she smokes are fucking expensive, like 10.25 for a fucking pack. Depending on where you go, they get a little bit more expensive. Or a little bit cheaper by maybe a few cents or maybe a quarter, if you're fucking lucky. That's what's fucking annoying about this shit. Excuse me. I think the fact that you're fucking like she's working her ass off and she's still not really making enough money. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say barely enough, but it's coming. It's close to barely. Like she's making just above barely enough to fucking support me and her. And it's fucking crazy because I feel like shit. I mean, I can't fucking get a job because fucking. It's not that I can't get a job. I have I can get a fucking job. I can go anywhere. Fucking Dollarama, no frills, Fortinos. It's a matter of fucking, like I'm gonna have to be there. Let's say by 9, which I can do. The same way I do that for school, I can do that for work. I'll be fucking getting paid money to go to work. Whereas in school, you're getting paid in credits. And then education, I think, is a little bit more better, more useful than money in most ways. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't know how to spend it, why the fuck would you, like, I don't get it. Like my friend said, I wish I was rich so I wouldn't have to go to school. And it kind of made me laugh. I didn't laugh because then didn't want to fucking start no argument because this is the type of person that will start an argument over something like this. I can move closer. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me that well. My bad. I just really fucking tired. It's just I don't know. I think personally though that I find a lot of kids these days that have a little bit more than the average person in terms of money, like financial, take advantage of that as like the fucking biggest factor in their life that once if they become rich, they'll never fucking go to school, they won't work. I think personally, again, you have to be rich like that to know, but I think personally, if I was in that situation, being in the situation I'm in now, I maybe would continue working. I probably would. Just because, again, in that case, you're going to probably say, it's really like it's just a matter of like you know it really just fucking it kills me how kids can be like this. Like growing up, I was never be the fucking like one to be like, yeah, fucking fuck school, I don't like it, but at the same time, I was never that kid to really fucking be like head over heels, going fucking nuts over for school. Like I never gave my full fucking undivided attention to school, but at the same time, I did give the slightest shit about school. So I guess I slightly, shit cares. I don't know, but I just really, really think that when it comes to these kids that say, if I ever win the lottery and I'm rich, I'm gonna drop out of school and I'm never gonna work. Yeah, it may be the case where you're never gonna have to work, but just because you don't have to doesn't mean you shouldn't. That's something that my mom has told me, or something my grandmother has told me, something, a friend or two has told me, my mom's friends have told me, my godmother has told me. A lot of people, in terms of, like, these are mainly people that have the money that they can say, fuck it, I can just drop out, quit when I'm working, fucking just stay home and fucking, I'll still have money. But at that point, you're still going to want to say, more money is not enough money. You can never have enough money in the sense of, money will not buy you everything, but again, money is basically what pays the bills. Okay, it is what pays the bills, but, I can maybe, if I'm really fucking like super really lucky, say, I'm helping someone out so I don't gotta pay rent. Instead of paying rent, I just help them with something. I don't think that there's anybody at all that can say that. If there's really lucky, I just don't get it. Like a lot of kids these days are young, they're not experienced. I'm one of them. I'm very inexperienced when it comes to like being out there. I was very, very, very sheltered as a young kid. My mom um, was really like, you know, really, really like protective. In most cases, they're overprotective a lot, like really overprotective. Um, I obviously really sincerely appreciate it, and I kind of feel like a bag of shit at the same time because I feel like it's kind of my fault for not making that extra effort to want to, you know, push away. It's kind of in the sense of like actually um, actually taking initiative and trying to make friends, trying to be like most other kids that go out with their friends. I don't go out with my friends now. I'm a fucking loner, and it's sad. It's like I'm I'm embarrassed to say it in some ways, but at the end of the day, it's my life, and most of it happened because of the choices that I did not make. See, the most of my problems is because of the things I didn't do. Me not having a dad is just that's more of a personal thing, but I'm not going to say that that's my fault anymore. I used to think it was, but that's just really it's not something I want to talk about because again it's personal. I gotta take my sweater off and swing buckets, man. Um, but I never had a father figure. I never had that person to look up to, and I always went to my mom when it came to fucking, when it came to girls, when it came to fucking, guys trying to fuck around, and doing this. I went to my mom. A lot of kids, I'm sure, have done that. I know it's typically, the guys go to their dads. The boys go to their dads, girls go to their moms. I'm not my daughter. I don't think is gonna fucking come to me for a period. But period and trying to talk shit like that. I don't know. I don't think so. Unless maybe if I'm a single dad, maybe possibly. I don't fucking know. But shit like that, that's a different story. That's more or less the reason. That's the reason why I didn't have the dad or father figure at all there to even say, I could have possibly want to them to talk about it. I did not have that available to me to even, manipulate orgasm in any way, shape, or form. So when it came down to like talking to girls, I'm fucking nervous as shit. That's just me. That's nothing because I didn't have my dad. That's just me being a fucking nervous wreck. Um, but in terms of like finding a girlfriend, that's different. That's nothing like I'm not gonna say fuck I didn't have a dad so I can't find a girlfriend or something like that. I'm not gonna use my not having a dad as a crutch. I'm gonna probably say certain things like shaving that I have to teach myself to shave. I think I started shaving at I'd say a bit of an early age. I started shaving, not beard, but peach fuzz, when I was in Italy at the age of 12. And it really, It's sad, guys. I'm not gonna make it sound like a fucking sob story, like I'm the only person in the world that's going through this shit. Because I had a friend that, guys, he used to get like really fucking like stressed about, his parents, you know, as he was growing up, didn't really want to be in his life just because he didn't turn out the way they wanted him to turn out. He didn't choose to do it. They wanted him to choose, not, in the sense of like, okay, so instead of choosing drugs, you could have done something better for yourself. But more so, it was more of a selfish type of thing in this case, because his parents wanted him basically for themselves, but for the wrong reason. They basically used him, which that's never a good thing. Sorry. So that being said, I just really think that it's pretty sad when I hear about things like that. That at the same time, in a way, you kind of think, did everything that happened to him cause what he's like now? Like, could he have changed any of the outcomes? Maybe he could have, but he just did it for whatever the reason. Um, Sorry, guys. There go my fingers. Oh, fuck. But like, I'm being honest with you guys. I'm straight up. I'm not gonna lie, bullshit about stuff, because at the end of the day, whether you guys believe me or not does not at all make a difference to me. Yes, it would be nice, but I don't know. It's not necessarily my choice. Because I would like to. I would like to say, yes, I didn't have a dad, but that didn't necessarily stop. It's not that it isn't. I really did not like I knew that most of my friends, if their parents were divorced, that they at least had their dad. Like I had one friend that, it's great. I'm all for, you have a close relationship with both of your parents. That he did not understand why what the case was in terms of why I did not have a relationship with both my parents, why a father wasn't in my life, or a father figure at least. You know, he thought that for certain parts of that it was me because, at the end of the day, I could have made an effort to change things. Whether or not I could have now really not going to be fucking helpful at all. I'm just thinking about it now, like, I'm actually in a way better, you know, about the father figure. I got one less person to worry about. Now, it sounds a little shallow saying that because, I'm also going to say, that, you know, I'm completely fucking used to, not having a father or father figure or whatever, so I could easily say that if he were to ever try to come back in my life, or sorry, if not he, but if I were to ever try to have somebody in my life, um, try to act like a father, I wouldn't necessarily depend on it. I would definitely, not depend on it because again, now I'm getting older. I'm 18. Like, fucking pretty soon I'm gonna have, like I'm gonna be a full adult. Fuck, and I'm not gonna necessarily need the father figure now. I would have needed it when I was younger to have that extra, you know, push away from making the wrong choices or from not making choices at all. Like that other parent who's saying, other than my mom, like, okay, I understand, this is what happened, this is that and that and this, but, you really should at least try this, try that. or something like that, like to give you more of a guidance in life that I did not have growing up. And again, I'm not trying to say that I'm the only person in the world that's going through this. There are a lot of people that are going through worse things than this in terms of family relation with their parents. I'm not going to include the rest of my family because it's irrelevant to what I'm talking about currently. But I just really don't know why it necessarily happens this way. But do I get anger? Um, does it anger me about that this is the way it is? Yeah, sometimes it does. Does it bother me? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Do I wish I had a father or a father figure? Yes, obviously. Again, if I could change that in my life, I would have definitely wanted it. And I would have definitely, you know, I would have had it if I could, if it was up to me. Then again, if everything was up to everybody, they would always have a perfect. Everybody would have the life that they would want, according to what they wanted. You want money, you can just go snap, and then you have money. But obviously, most cases you can't really say, like you can't snap and then get what you want. It's more so you got to work towards what you want. You got to work towards your goals. And my mother always used to tell me, and still tells me today, um, that if you don't work towards your goals, success really isn't. Success isn't an accomplishment. If you do work towards your goal, like she meant, like if I get what I want, but I didn't really work for it, then I didn't really achieve anything. Whereas if I worked for what I wanted, and I'm talking about like small things like fuck, I don't know. I wanted a pair of headphones, for instance. I don't because I got my headphones already. But if let's say I want a pair of headphones, but I don't work for them, like literally, I'm saying like I do something myself physically, to put in something, to be able to afford them to buy them. But instead of I go and ask someone for the money or whatever, I'm not accomplishing it because I didn't work for it. I just basically used someone else to get something or do something that I wanted. You know, which really that's not the way I would necessarily gear towards off the bat. I would expect, yes, at some point in someone's life, they're going to have that tough time where they're going to have to maybe possibly, unfortunately, look towards maybe a friend or a relative or somebody that, they may need their help to say, okay, this is my situation, yada yada yada. And I just really think that it's unfortunate, like yeah, I think about I don't know. I used to have an atheist friend, and this is where religion really comes in, and why I believe in God personally. I used to have an atheist friend that it is not like your stereotypical atheist or what you would think of an atheist if you didn't know them. You may think that they're going to completely try to gear you away from religion completely, like they wouldn't want you to follow religion because they don't. He was a complete opposite of that. He actually encouraged me to follow my religion. He said, "This because I'm not religious doesn't mean that I gotta try to introduce that into you." Now, again, he was not somebody I would necessarily say I would look up to, um, but more that person that I could go to him for certain things, but again, I wouldn't necessarily look up to this person. Um, he just had his own problems, as everybody does. It just got a little bit overwhelming for him at certain points in his life, and he's going through some stuff. And I don't know exactly what, but I know he was going through things. And he encouraged me to stick with what I was taught. He said, "Your parents teach you things like this um, for a reason. You are taught a lesson, or you are taught something new, for a reason. Everything has a reason, whether it's big or small, um, right or wrong, or excuse me, or for the good or bad or whatever, whatever the reason is, it's gonna happen. Like it happens for that reason. It may not be something you agree with at all, but it happened that someone else thought, okay, this person, I don't know, for instance, I don't know, owes me money and they're not paying it back, so I gotta kill them. Just as an example, you know, you may think, okay, you're gonna kill this person over money. Regardless how much money it is, it could be $1 million, it could be $10, however much. Um, you would think logically, like it's just money. At the end of the day, at some point in time, money will come to you. May not be as much as you would really want, but money will probably come to you, and it's really a matter of understanding it, because that's why I think religion is so important. Why can't I scroll down on this page? It's kind of weird. Sorry, guys. And I'm not gonna lie and say to you guys that I'm very religious. I'm not as religious as I should be. Would I say that would I necessarily say that I'm a God fearing Catholic? No, I wouldn't. I do fear God in certain ways, like when I think mentally about, like, if I were to change religion, I think that it would upset God, Jesus Christ, and it is obviously going against everything that your religion stands for by, you know, adopting another religion or following another religion. And, in that case, yes, I do. I know God will definitely be unappreciative of that. Now, I kind of think about it in this way: God in the Bible is said to be forever forgiving and always forgiving, and yet we think, we have to fear God. And I'm not saying you have to fear God in a negative way. Like anything you do that's bad is, but more so a God fearing Christian, not, um, not trying to like single out any um, particular denomination of Christianity, but me being a Roman Catholic, let's just kind of use that as an example. If I'm a God fearing Christian, being Roman Catholic, anybody who really understands the intentional meaning of God fearing with an understanding that's a good thing. The next person that maybe doesn't understand that would otherwise think, so if you have to fear your God in order to be a good person, isn't that kind of that's kind of like a cliche, God is supposed to, be there through all positivity and all, the best of whatever, but yet you got to fear them or fear him in my case, in order to be the true Catholic. But it's not necessarily like that. It's more so of the fact that I choose to maybe fear God because I find maybe that it'll bring me closer relationship wise to him. But whether that changes me overall as a person, yes, that obviously changes you. You know, um, you're going and you're saying, okay, so I gotta fear God because if not, something bad will happen. Or, not necessarily something bad's gonna happen, but it won't be the same. It's not right. If it comes to the point in life where you're just like, okay, um, I don't fear God, but I wouldn't necessarily want to upset him or disobey his rule or whatever the hell you want to say. I would, however, consider the consequences. Whereas if I'm God-fearing Christian, in my understanding of what that would be like, I would assume myself personally that if I'm a God-fearing Catholic, in my case, that anything that is not, you know, if in the Bible it says that is not good, I will not do it. Will not steal, no matter what, because I'm a God-fearing, Christian. But I don't know. That's just my personal opinion on things like that. But in terms of like reality, I don't know if it's different. To be honest with you, I don't know if that maybe changes the things, turns tables, or what you want to say it. Um, I don't know. It just gets a little different because when I'm looking at it in the eyes again of my atheist friend, that despite the fact that he's an atheist, who atheists do not believe in a religion. Um, I never got to ask him whether this is one thing that I'm always curious about. Can an atheist, anybody can convert to being religious, but can an atheist believe? Can an atheist be somebody who doesn't believe in a religion but does, to an extent or in general sense, follow a faith? Now, the difference between a religion and a faith is a religion is something that you basically live by. Very similar, both of them. Like being Roman Catholic, I believe that God is real, even though I have no physical proof that I can say, okay, so I'm 100 million% sure that, okay, God is 100% real. Yes, I'm 99% sure God is real. I do have that 1% doubt that it's not necessarily that he's not real or he doesn't exist, but I don't know. Maybe it is that case, but it's kind of different. Um, it's just that's just how certain things are. The human mind is interesting to know that we think that in a mental aspect, God may not be real. The mentality of the human brain works in so many mysterious ways, and I really think that it's cool that that happens. Um, I really find that interesting, and I personally think that when it comes down to religion, following religion and being faithful are two different things. Like I was saying, if I'm religious, I know God. I follow the teachings of the Bible and this and that, but I don't have any exact physical like proof saying, okay, this is completely true. Whereas a faith is similar to that in the sense that you don't have any physical proof, saying, okay, excuse me, but saying, you know, for sure that this is true. This person really did exist, even though it was long ago, but that that for sure they existed. Similar to religion in that aspect, but it's different because a faith, I don't think necessarily means you have to gear your life towards it or around it, or you don't necessarily have to maybe live a certain way. I don't know, but that's just how I think. Um, that's just how I think about it. Anyways, guys, that is basically it for today. I will definitely do another stream in about an hour or two. I don't know, in about some time. I just want to just finish up this work here and I'll do another stream. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment if you guys want to hear more. If you guys want to hear something you want me to hear about, or sorry, if you guys want me to talk about something that interests you or you want me to talk about one of your topics, and base my opinion off of it or something like that, please let me know. And then, all you guys got to do is tweet me the request using the hashtag G plus request or um, stream plus request or let's talk request. That's it. Let's talk request. So you got to tweet me using the hashtag let's talk request. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. To the one viewer who I'm assuming just tuned in like in the last few seconds, I'm really sorry, but I gotta go. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, and comment. Thumbs up, like, and share. Peace out. God bless.